On the biggest stage in the world, he walked out wearing China's colors, and almost no one paid attention. Most fans locked their eyes on global stars like Popo Issy and Chalmers. He kept moving, shaking out his arms, trying to get himself into the zone. After all, he was the first Chinese swimmer in 128 years to reach an Olympic final in the men's 100 freestyle. Nobody believed that a kid who wasn't even 20 swimming in his first Olympics could break through a field stacked with elite athletes from Europe and the US. His rivals didn't take him seriously either. He tried to greet them, but they ignored him. Some didn't even look at his coach when he reached out for a handshake. What they didn't know was that just minutes later, he would rewrite the entire landscape of the 100-meter freestyle and rise as the sport's next great flying fish. The new guardian of the 100 free, Pan Zhanle. Pan was born in 2004 in Wenzhou, Zhejiang, a city known as China's swimming heartland. He came from an ordinary family, with no one working in sports. At first, his parents just wanted him to learn swimming for fitness. But fate shifted in 2008, when local coach Xin visited his kindergarten to scout young talent. At one glance, he spotted this little boy with remarkable ankle flexibility and explosive power far beyond his age. At just 4 years old, Pan dived into the pool for the first time. By 7, he was training at the Wenzhou sports school. When other kids made mistakes, the coach made them swim extra laps. When Pan made a mistake, the punishment was different. He wasn't allowed in the water. In 2014, shortly after turning 10, Pan dominated the provincial games, capturing 7 gold medals in just 5 days. Facing reporters, the young Pan Zhanle spoke with a confidence that matched his talent. Everyone treated his words as nothing more than a kid being a kid. Back then, Sun Yang was already a decorated champion with every major title you could win. No one imagined that 10 years later, at just 19, Pan Zhanle would fulfill that childhood promise on the stage of Paris. In 2021, he entered the World Short Course Championships, his first real international test. He had 0 experience, yet signed up for multiple events all at once. The result? Nothing. Not a single medal. After watching his races, an American coach made a blunt remark.
他说中国人练100次没前途，让我练200回，就是别人越觉得我做不到，我一定要做给他看。
He knew he wasn't good enough yet, and that's exactly why he pushed harder. Seeing the mountain far ahead didn't scare him. It made a move. After returning home, Pan changed his online username to the guy watching from the stands, and he made himself a promise. Next time, I won't be in the stands. I'll be in the water. At the 2022 World Championships in Budapest, the 18-year-old finally broke through. He tied the Chinese national record with a 47.65, a mark once held by Ning Zitao. But all the spotlight that year belonged to someone else. Popo Issy, the prodigy born just 1 month after Pan. He swept the 100 and 200 freestyle, then shattered the world record at the European Championships. Global media crowned him the new king of freestyle. Facing a rival that dominant, Pan kicked off a rise that felt like a meteor streaking across the sky. In 2023, he first broke the Asian record with a 47.22. Then, at the Hangzhou Asian Games in September, he went even further, 46.97. He became the first Asian swimmer in history to break the 47-second barrier. Worldwide, only a handful of active swimmers could match numbers like that. His next goal was clear: break the Western monopoly in the event, just like his idol Sun Yang once did, and set a brand new world record. But at that time, it still felt nearly impossible. Then came the 2024 World Championships in Doha. In the 4100 freestyle relay, swimming the opening leg, Pan stunned the world with a 46.80, breaking Popo Issy's world record on the spot. And he wasn't done. Days later, he captured his first individual world title with a 47.53 in the 100 free. By the end of the meet, Pan left with 4 gold medals. One athlete, single-handedly breaking Europe's long-held grip on sprint freestyle. A new era for Chinese men's swimming had begun. On July 20th, 2024, carrying a win-or-die trying mindset, Pan set off for Paris. He didn't even have time to adjust to the time difference before facing multiple doping tests every day. When he greeted champions like Kyle Chalmers, he received nothing but cold shoulders. During training, some American swimmers even splashed water deliberately onto the Chinese coaches. Isolated, ignored, disrespected, Pan swallowed it all and turned it into fuel. He swore to himself, "I'm bringing a gold medal home for China." August 1st, 2024, the men's 100 freestyle final. For the first time in 128 years, a Chinese swimmer stood on that starting block. The pressure was enormous, but when the starter fired, everything disappeared. Pan exploded off the blocks. No hesitation, no fear. He pulled away so fast that the race lost its suspense in seconds.
Pan Zhanle!
46.40. A new world record. A new king of the freestyle world, born right there. Chalmers' coach broke down on the spot. And those foreign swimmers who once brushed him off, now lined up to shake his hand.
真的，今天终于把他们所有人都拿下了。
And it still wasn't over. 4 days later, Pan Zhanle broke another barrier, ending the United States' 40-year streak in the men's 4,100 medley relay, leading Team China to the gold. And all of it became the perfect gift for himself, just 2 days before his 20th birthday.